Hey guys, hey everybody. So I know that this is not the most flattering angle, but I'm in the States and I'm driving, and while this is on my mind, I said I should go ahead and just kind of do like a video, right? So I have been back in the States for about 5 days now, and while I've been here, I have been very intentional about my meals, like what I eat. Also, my exercise. Now, I have sort of kind of been giving myself time to relax in between workouts just because my body is still tired. I'm trying to get my clock, my body on U.S. time instead of being on China time. Almost there. But I've had, like, every night this week, with the exception of one, I've not had good sleep. Like I've got up in the middle of the night, couldn't go back to sleep because technically, it's the afternoon in China. So my body is like, yo, we supposed to be up doing stuff right now. Like, why are you asleep? So yeah, I'm working on getting my sleep together. Because that's a very, 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 very important component of weight loss is getting your sleep right. So I have been one wonderful thing about being in America is the fact that, like, I am able to go and find like all of these like low carb, no carb sauces and snacks and things. Now, I'm not a snack person back in China unless I make my own. I'm not really a snack person because I feel like during the losing phase, I just need to focus on keeping it simple. You can't go wrong when you keep it simple. It's just like, it's foolproof. It's just so simple. You can't really mess it up, right? But I noticed that here, it's easy for me to get pork rinds, get some pork skin. It's easy for me to find zero carb snacks or, low carb snacks that I can just easily eat or whatever. Just to kill the time, something to munch on, right? Well, I don't need to be munching. I'd rather because those are still carbs. I mean, not carbs, calories. Those are still calories. And what's the point of me wanting to just, add some extra calories here and there when I can save them all up and just eat them all at one big meal? That's it works for me. And not having like liquid calories, that works for me too. And just drinking water and all of that. So that's just been, I made that observation. I was like, I got all this stuff, but when I'm back home, I call China home now, right? When I'm back home, I don't do all the snacking. I might make some ice cream. I might make, my keto version of ice cream. I might also make, what else? I might make like my keto version of ice cream. I might make me a mug cake or two. Like, I might make some of those things, but other than that, I don't have a need for it. So those are just like, I'm like, while I'm here on vacation and I'm doing no scale summer. So I am like anti-scale right now. I am making sure that I'm not on the scale, not checking my weight. I am just focusing on eating right, and my terms of right is like, I'm doing like my ketovore, call it ketovore, where it's like part keto, part carnivore, because I get like a lot of protein in because I'm like, working out. I'm focusing on working out. I'm focusing on getting my water intake up, and that's it, and getting my rest. Now, that's another component that I really am. I'm gonna work on that a little bit better, is this rest, right? Making sure that I get my rest. But yeah, so with those, and I want to show you guys my outfit because, I'm back in the States, so I feel like I can fit like regular clothes now. But although my skirt that I have on is from China, I bought my skirt in China. But my heels, let me tell you, here's a non-scale victory. Are you ready for this? My heels, I wore all day. Okay, they're 4-inch heels. I'm 5'11", 181 centimeters, 5'11", 4-inch heels all day. not the big girl heels, not the chunky heels. I had on the skinny heel. Honey, let me show you. I'm gonna show you my skinny heels in a second. I'm gonna have to let me put this thing down. Yes, I'm driving. I'm multitasking. Don't judge me. All right. Sorry that it's all shaky. Let me show these heels. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. We're gonna have to edit this. I'm gonna have to edit this. Okay, so let me show you these heels. Hold on. Because I don't want it to fall. You see these heels? Honey. All day. Okay. I had on them heels all day. And did not take them off. Did not get tired. Like, my little brother, who is 6'4", 6'5", so technically he's not like really my little brother. But my little brother was, we were talking about that, as he spoils me, y'all. Oh my God, I miss him so much. I need to take him back to China with me. He spoils me so much. I went to sit down in the car to put on my flat so I could take more photos with my sister. And so I sat down and he started taking my shoes off, and I'm just like, I miss you so much. I miss him so much. He started taking my shoes off, and we were just talking about it. He was like, you had on your big girl heels today. Like, you had them on, and all day. I was like, you proud of me, right? That's a non-scale victory because my knees didn't start hurting. And I mean, I was able to walk. I was, I went to church, of course. I'm just now leaving church. I was able to walk. It was just no problems whatsoever. Can dance, sashay, all of that good stuff. And I just felt really, really good. I felt really, really good. So that's a non-scale victory that I'm really excited about. The fact that I have on this shirt, and technically the shirt is still like, it's not, so it's like a, it's supposed to be like a bodysuit, but this is the smallest size that they had, which is a 1X, so because I was over shopping in the plus size. And it's still very loose. Like, I wanted it to be, tight enough for compression to kind of hold stuff in. Still loose. So I feel like that's a non-scale victory too. And again, I'll show you what the full outfit looks like in a moment. So being back here in America, it's just, it's making me feel even better about my progress. And I have clothes with me that, when I left China, they were still a little tight. They were still a little taut on me. But so that's why, so I brought them with me so that by the end of the summer when I return, and I'm still trying these things on, I don't have a scale that I'm measuring my progress with. I have these clothes. And if these clothes fit like they supposed to, then I know that by the time I get back and I weigh myself, that I'm going to be on target. So I'm really, really excited about that. My podcast, the Project 35 podcast, I recorded the second episode yesterday, and it is loaded. It is uploaded, and you can find it on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Castbox, Spreaker, and Apple. You can find it on Apple Podcasts. I'm excited about that too. And even if I only have 2 people that ever watches these videos or listen to the podcast, before when I was doing my YouTube and all of everything else, I did it because I really wanted to be, I wanted to be internet famous, in a positive way, for like uplifting people, encouraging them and things like that. And it didn't really work out to the magnitude that I wanted it to. And now I'm just doing it for accountability purposes. Like, I need people to, the supporters, the followers, whoever, like I said, even if it's just my mama and my friends, I need them to hold me accountable when it comes to like this weight loss and get, the process that I'm doing right now with transforming and getting this loose skin gone. So that is my update, my second week update. Everything is going really, really well. I still have a lot of energy and strength. I want to show you some of the, if you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen some of the sauces and spices and stuff that I cooked with, but I will also add them to the video and you can see them here.